Sandeep, I can see in the visuals that you are sending us, the cultural program that has already begun. And for, Indian Australians, obviously this is, the right time to showcase Indian culture. And that's something that we are seeing on our screens, even as we speak.
Cultural programs happening here. Once these cultural programs finish here and outside, we will be going inside there. That's where a 3 hours program is already set to begin. And Narendra Modi will be joining later on to address Indian Diaspora along with Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. Look at these beautiful pictures, how they are showing the respect towards India, towards all the religion.
Perfect with the union.
All right, we seem to have lost that connection that we had established with Sandeep. We'll get him back in just a bit, but pictures on your screen were of the cultural program that is being organized over there. Now, apart from that, of course, there are going to be several bilateral meetings where the leaders are likely to discuss trade and investment, including, of course, efforts to boost trade between the two countries through a comprehensive economic cooperation agreement, and there are also attempts being made to strengthen people-to-people links. Renewable energy is something that's high on the priority for both governments, and of course defense and security cooperation.
Yes, sir.
भारत ये रंगों का देश है। यहाँ विविधता में एकता और एकता में विविधता है। यहाँ की संस्कृति ही इसकी धरोहर है। यूनिटी इन डाइवर्सिटी।
है नया ओज है नया तेज आरंभ हुआ नव चिंतन। विराट भारत विशाल भारत कर रहा नवयुग का अभिनंदन। हर हर में स्वर्ण स्वर्ण भारत। हर हर में स्वर्ण स्वर्ण। सतयुग त्रैता पर हुआ परिवर्तन। भारत नवयुग का अभिनंदन।
All right, so pictures on your screen are coming to you live from Sydney. This is the cultural program that is being held outside the stadium where the Prime Minister is set to address the Indian Diaspora. There are about 20,000 people who are likely to be attending that event. The Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese will also be with him. Obviously, the Indian Diaspora over there looking for some key announcements. Now, this, of course, is being touted as an example of people-to-people links being deepened between the two countries. Now, pictures on your screen, of course, are of the various cultural events that are taking place. This is obviously the Indian Diaspora trying to essentially display their cultural identities in Sydney. So those performances being held over there. All right, I'm going to try and go across back to Sandeep right now. Sandeep, even as we are looking at these colorful pictures that are coming in from Sydney, where, you know, people from Indian Australians essentially trying to keep their essentially their traditions alive in Sydney, holding performances over there.
तिरंगा एक बार फिर भारत की चेतना का प्रतिनिधित्व करता है।
All right. that's a poor connection that we have with Sandeep. We will try and get a better audio connection with him in just a bit. But pictures on your screen, as I was saying, of course, are of So pictures on your screen are of what's happening in Australia. There are several things, of course, that are going to be discussed between the two countries. Security is something that has been on top of the agenda for both India and Australia. Despite the fact that the Quad meeting that was supposed to be scheduled in Australia not taking place due to Joe Biden not being able to essentially come to Australia because of the debt crisis back home, the two sides, India and Australia, will, however, we are told, still discuss certain issues that concern both. Now, for India, of course, the security in the Indo-Pacific has been extremely important.